All right, let's dive into everything unfolding with the Dallas Cowboys right now. Starting with the buzz around Micah Parsons. Reports are swirling that Parsons didn't board the team flight to Oxnard recently, but he wasn't the only player who skipped that trip. It seems several guys either flew in separately or were already at the destination ahead of the team's arrival, like Dervy and Overshown, who got there a bit early. The expectation from the Cowboys camp remains steady. Parsons is expected to report on time. However, the real question on everyone's mind is how much action he'll see once training camp kicks off and, of course, when the long-anticipated contract extension will finally get inked. That deal has been hanging over the team for weeks now, yet the timeline for when the Cowboys will officially call Parsons' agent to close it remains frustratingly murky. It's not a wild contract by any means, but for some reason, it's dragging. Looking around the league, T.J. Watt just set a new standard as the highest-paid non-quarterback. With a contract worth $41 million annually, Watt's deal is a 3-year commitment with a level of guaranteed money that's definitely impressive, setting a fresh benchmark. We also knew that Jamar Chase's contract would be surpassed, but Watt's new status adds even more pressure on the Cowboys to move fast. Aiden Hutchinson is reportedly the next edge rusher in line for a big payday, likely to earn more than Watt due to his youth, so the Cowboys are sitting on a ticking clock here. You would expect an organization with such high stakes to operate with urgency, but so far, that sense of rush just isn't there. What's worth noting, though, is that Parsons hasn't held out or skipped any mandatory activities. The Cowboys have been calling for leadership from him, and by all accounts, he's stepped up to that challenge. Parsons is known as a football addict, the kind of guy who lives and breathes the game, which is exactly what you want from your star player. But the big question remains, will he go full throttle at training camp? Or will the team limit his reps to keep him fresh and avoid injury? The answer to that will become clearer soon, possibly as early as Tuesday when the team starts ramping up practices. There's a simple poll floating around among fans right now: will Parsons practice at camp? A yes or no answer feels like the hot topic everyone is weighing in on. Shifting gears to some other recent developments. The Cowboys brought in a few edge rushers for workouts ahead of training camp, trying to sniff out potential hidden gems for their roster. Among those players are Jesse Lucetta, Cameron Clean, and James Houston. These names might not ring a bell for many, and that's understandable. These aren't household names, but more so guys trying to fight for a roster spot or at least a chance to stick around in some capacity. Lucetta stands out because he played at Penn State alongside Micah Parsons and was a late-round draft pick by the Arizona Cardinals. He's seen real NFL action and could bring some versatility given his off-ball edge skills. Cameron Clean is a bigger, more physical presence on the edge, originally coming from the Indianapolis Colts organization, but he's spent a lot of time bouncing between practice squads in recent years. James Houston might be the most intriguing name of the bunch due to his promising 2022 season, where he racked up 8 sacks in just 7 games. Injuries slowed him down in 2023. But that flash of pass rushing potential is still there, so the Cowboys could be hoping for a rebound. This bottom-of-the-roster churn is a common theme as the Cowboys look to tighten up depth and find some unexpected contributors. There's also been some chatter online recently about Jaden Blue, the rookie running back from Texas, with some claims painting a less-than-flattering picture of his work ethic. A former low-level offensive assistant coach from the Cowboys past suggested that the current coaching staff is unhappy with Blue, alleging he's been borderline lazy and hasn't been participating fully in workouts. These rumors have caused some stir, but it's important to remember that Blue is only 21 years old and still adjusting to the professional game. His limited time with the team so far and the nature of off-season routines where many players train independently make it hard to judge him harshly at this point. The original comments came from someone who hasn't been involved with the Cowboys in decades, which raises questions about the accuracy of these reports. Prior to the draft, there were some notes about Blue needing to prove his desire and work ethic to NFL teams, so this isn't entirely new information. But until camp starts and we see him in real football settings, it feels premature to write him off. Blue himself pushed back on the rumors, calling a certain article fake and seeking to clear the air. Lastly, there's encouraging news about Dervy and Overshown, who has been sidelined due to injury. He posted on social media with a positive update from the team doctors, saying they're aiming to get him active this season. Overshown was already in Oxnard when he got this medical report. and the vibe is that everything is progressing well with his recovery. While the exact timing of his return is uncertain, a rough estimate around Thanksgiving seems plausible given typical recovery timelines. The Cowboys want him back fully healthy, not rushed, because he's a key piece when on the field. The glimpses we got from Overshown last season showed his potential to be a real difference maker, so keeping him healthy is a priority. This stretch of off-season news paints a picture of a team in transition, balancing contract negotiations, young talent development, roster shuffling, and injury comebacks as they build toward the season. The tension around Parsons' contract, the workout invitations to lesser-known edge rushers, the rookie controversies, and the injury updates all contribute to the buzz that Dallas Cowboys fans are following closely. Training camp is just around the corner, and it promises to bring answers to many of these ongoing questions. As the offseason continues to unfold, the Dallas Cowboys find themselves navigating a complex landscape filled with both challenges and opportunities, particularly as training camp looms. The spotlight remains intensely focused on Micah Parsons, whose contract situation continues to dominate conversations. Even though Parsons reportedly did not travel with the team to Oxnard, sources emphasize that this is not unusual, as several players often arrive at training camp destinations on different schedules. It's clear that the team expects Parsons to be present and ready to go when camp officially begins. The real suspense lies in how the Cowboys will manage his workload, and most notably, when the long-awaited contract extension will finally be finalized. The frustration is palpable among fans and analysts alike, given how long the process has dragged on without clear answers. The deal is widely believed to be well within the realm of reason, so the delay raises questions about the internal dynamics within the Cowboys front office and their approach to player negotiations. In the context of the wider NFL landscape, contract comparisons only intensify the pressure on Dallas. T.J. Watt's new contract as the highest-paid non-quarterback sets a high bar, and with players like Aiden Hutchinson expected to command even more due to their youth and potential, the Cowboys' urgency or apparent lack thereof seems all the more perplexing. It's a high-stakes environment, and every day without resolution puts the Cowboys at risk of unsettling a key defensive cornerstone. Parsons, known for his relentless energy and passion for the game, appears to be handling the situation professionally, showing leadership on and off the field, which is exactly what the team needs. Still, whether the team chooses to limit his practice reps to safeguard his health or pushes him to full participation remains a crucial decision that could influence how he performs throughout the season. Meanwhile, the Cowboys have been busy evaluating additional talent in hopes of boosting their depth chart, particularly at the edge rusher position. Several players recently worked out for the team, including Jesse Lucetta, Cameron Clean, and James Houston. While these names may not be familiar to casual fans, they represent the kind of low-profile players who often get a chance to prove themselves during training camp and preseason games. Lucetta's connection to Parsons from their college days at Penn State adds an interesting storyline, especially given his versatility as an off-ball edge hybrid player. His experience with the Arizona Cardinals, where he saw some real game action, could work in his favor. Cameron Clean brings size and physicality to the table, but has mostly shuffled between practice squads in recent years. James Houston had a standout season in 2022, showcasing a knack for getting to the quarterback, but injuries have stalled his momentum. For the Cowboys, this bottom-of-the-roster shuffle is about finding the right mix of talent and potential, even if it means taking a chance on players who haven't yet solidified their place in the league. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a surprising turn of events, NFL legend Jerry Rice has sparked a wave of speculation with his recent remarks about the Dallas Cowboys. Known as one of the greatest wide receivers in football history, Rice's opinions carry significant weight, and his latest comments have left fans and analysts buzzing with intrigue. During a recent interview, Rice offered a candid assessment of the Cowboys, blending sharp criticism with unexpected praise. While he did not hold back on pointing out flaws within the team's strategy and performance, he also acknowledged their potential and certain strengths that could make them formidable contenders. This dual perspective has ignited rumors about internal challenges within the Cowboys organization and the possibility of imminent changes. Aimed at addressing those issues, Rice's critique seemed to focus on the team's inconsistency and what he perceives as a lack of cohesion on both sides of the ball. He suggested that the Cowboys might be underperforming relative to the talent on their roster, hinting at possible frustrations behind the scenes. Yet, his praise for the team's resilience and some standout players suggests that he still sees a foundation worth building on, fueling speculation that the Cowboys could be on the cusp of a significant turnaround. This commentary comes at a crucial time as the Cowboys navigate a highly competitive NFL landscape. Fans and insiders are now wondering if Rice's remarks could be a subtle nod toward potential shifts in coaching staff, player acquisitions, or tactical adjustments. Could the Cowboys be preparing to shake things up in response to such high-profile scrutiny? The mere involvement of a figure like Jerry Rice in the conversation adds an intriguing layer to the unfolding narrative. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the buzz around Rice's statement has already permeated sports media and social platforms, with debates about what these comments truly mean for the future of America's team. Will the Cowboys take these words as a wake-up call, or are they merely part of the endless cycle of rumors that swirl around high-profile NFL franchises? As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Dallas to see if any tangible moves reflect Rice's mixed but pointed evaluation. For now, his surprising blend of critique and commendation leaves the door wide open for speculation and excitement about what might come next for the Cowboys. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.